All right, if you're in the SEO world, you know Ahrefs is an absolute beast, right? It's a non-negotiable tool. But paying for it, man, that can be a total headache. So today, we're going to break down a way smarter way to handle your Ahrefs subscription.
I mean, come on, who hasn't been there? You're about to run a super important client report and bam, payment failed. Or maybe you're the one who has to spend hours digging through a company card statement just to find the Ahrefs charge. Yeah, it's a super common problem, so let's get into it. So let's talk about the first big one, that dreaded payment failure. You know the drill. You use your normal bank card, but since Ahrefs is an international company, your bank's fraud detection system just freaks out. It sees an overseas charge and blocks it. And just like that, your service is cut off, your workflow grinds to a halt, and you're left scrambling to fix it. So frustrating. And for you agency folks or anyone on a team, ugh, this one's gonna hit home. You've got that one corporate card paying for Ahrefs, SEMrush, Slack, you name it, and at the end of the month, that statement is just a complete disaster. Trying to figure out what's what for your budget, or even worse, for client billing, it's a total nightmare. Okay, and then there's the classic trap, the short-term project. Right? You sign up for Ahrefs for a quick 3-month gig. The project wraps up, you're on to the next thing, and you completely forget to cancel. And boom, there's the charge for another month you absolutely didn't need. We've all been there.
All right, so we've laid out all these annoying problems. So what's the fix? Well, it's something called a virtual card. And trust me, it's a modern solution that's basically built for handling online subscriptions like this.
And the idea behind it is actually super simple. A virtual credit card isn't, a plastic card you put in your wallet. It's a totally unique digital card number with its own expiration date and CVV that you can create in seconds just for online payments. And here's the key part. It's not tied directly to your main bank account, which gives you this awesome layer of security. And the benefits? They're pretty much instant. You get way more control over every single subscription. Your real bank info stays totally private. The risk of fraud or those annoying payment failures goes way down. And your accounting, it becomes super, super clean. It's really a win-win-win. But look, this isn't just some abstract idea. This solution is seriously perfect for how SEO pros actually work. So let's dive into some real-world examples of how different people are using these right now. Okay, first up, agency owners. Team leads, listen up. We all know that managing the budget for all your tools across the different clients and projects, it can get messy, and it can get messy fast. So here's the game changer. Imagine creating one virtual card just for Ahrefs. That's it. All of a sudden, that expense is completely isolated. Auditing becomes a piece of cake. Client billing is a snap. And as your agency grows and you add more tools, you just create more cards. It scales perfectly. All right, but what if you're flying solo? A freelancer, an independent consultant? Your challenges are a little different for sure, but this solution is just as powerful. For you, it's all about flexibility and security. Think about it. As a freelancer, using a virtual card means you're not putting your personal bank details out there on the internet. You can set really specific spending limits so you never go over budget. And remember those short-term projects? When the gig is over, you just pause the card. Done. No more accidental renewal charges. Ever.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds cool, but it's probably a pain to set up, right? Nope, not at all. Let's walk through just how ridiculously easy it is to get Ahrefs paid for with a virtual card.
Seriously, it's a few simple steps. Step 1, you get your virtual card from a place like CardUpNow.com. Step 2, you just copy and paste those new card details into the billing section on Ahrefs. Hit confirm, and that's it. You're in complete control. From your dashboard, you can pause, cancel, do whatever you need to instantly. So let's just compare them side by side, right? Your physical card, it's for everything, which means it has a ton of risk. If that number gets stolen, it's a huge mess to sort out. But a virtual card, it's created for one specific thing. That gives you incredible control and way higher security. And if there's ever an issue, you just delete it and make a new one in seconds. For online tools, there's really no comparison. All right, so to make sure everything goes super smoothly for you, I want to share a few quick pro tips. Think of these as the best practices to really get the most out of this whole system. So here's what you want to do. First, like we said, use one dedicated card just for Ahrefs. It keeps your bookkeeping so clean. Second, a simple one but important. Make sure there's enough money on the card before the renewal date. That avoids any little hiccups. And finally, always remember, you are in control. Use that pause or cancel button the moment you don't need the tool anymore. stop payments instantly. At the end of the day, this isn't just about finding a new way to pay. It's about making the whole process of managing a mission-critical tool like Ahrefs way simpler, way more secure, and honestly, just a lot less stressful in the long run.
So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to ditch the old clunky way of paying for your most important software? Are you ready to step into a workflow that's just more controlled and way more streamlined?
Well, if you are, you can get started right now. To find out more and grab your own secure virtual card, just head on over to CardUpNow.com. It's that easy. Thanks so much for tuning in.